Hello, it's Pierre again, teaching you something about how I make monograms. And so let's watch, shall we? So we start with two letters. Let's do an A and a B, shall we? And we're going to make these in cursive, so nice calligraphic lettering. Here's part of an A and a B. Oops. A and a B. So how are we going to put the B in here to make it look nice? If I put it here, I don't know if I like that. It's a little too top heavy. So we get rid of that. We try another one. Maybe we put it in here. And I don't like areas down here, for example, where there's a traffic jam. So we end up having to move these little lines around to make it have a little bit of breathing room there. But you still don't know what the heck you're looking at. It's way too busy. So we get rid of all of that and start over again. So maybe we do an A a different way. Maybe we make the A this way. And then we do a B. Maybe that's a little better. Let's see what else we can do. Just remove that. Try another one. A. And a B. No, 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 no. No. Start over again. A and a B. And as you can see, nothing is working out for me today. We'll try another one. There's a lot of trial and error in making monograms. I have rules that I like to try to follow. We're listening to Duke Ellington in the background here. And I like those little bells. Anyway, A and a B. That's not an A. What was I thinking? Try again. A and a B. It's not too bad. I'm making that mistake again. My pen wants to turn into a different letter. Maybe it wants to be a B. Maybe that was its problem. A, B. A, B. Well, as you can see, none of these are working. So let's just get another cup of coffee and put our thinking cap on. See you later. How do I turn this thing off? Hello again. Now for the exciting conclusion to the AB Monogram story. So, as we left off with me not being able to figure out how to make an A and B work, but I had a number of cups of coffee in between then and now, and I've come up with a way to do it. And I can't show you the way I did it because there's not enough time in this video, and I'd have to kill you. But I can show you, anyway, what results I had when I actually sit down and do the work. So we zoom out, and you see a number of different versions of how I made an A and a B work. And some are pretty, some are graphic, some are a little hard to read, some are opposites, for example, the Roman A and the cursive B. Some of them are almost bisymmetric, where they look almost the same right side up or upside down. For example, like this one. If you turn this upside down, copy, paste, and then rotate it, you sort of have the same sort of a shape. You see? So I like there to be balance when I do monograms. I also like playing around with parallel lines. For example, this one here has parallel lines on two of the strokes, and it just makes the thing seem more beautiful. Here on this one, for example, we have again the two parallel lines in the middle and then these curves on the outside. And one of these ended up reminding me, or this one that I did reminded me of a treble clef. So I had a number of treble clef-like ones for someone whose initials are A and B that likes music. So there's many ways of designing letters, and one of the first things I try to do is figure out how I'm going to make an A. Is it going to be like this, or like this, or like this, or like that? And then of course you have to do the same thing with the B. Is the B going to be like this, or is it going to be like this, or is it going to be like that? And all of these different ways can work. Usually some of them work better than others. You know, the B can have the important part of the letter can be the right side that shows that it's B can be very wide, or it could be very thin. Oops. And have all the emphasis being on this side. So all of these various options are in my little tiny brain, trying to figure out how I'm going to put these things together. And usually I design them on pieces of paper before I even get to the computer. And I have reams and reams and reams of paper in the wastebasket that have A's and B's all over them. Cocktail napkins, backs of train tickets, the back of my hand if I don't have paper handy. But again, I just would like you to see that there are many options available. There's more than one right answer, and the choice, the finished product, is usually determined on me and what the client wants. For example, I also enjoy, here's another example of something I like. I like to incorporate the same stroke in both letters. For example, this one, that part of the B is also a part of the A. Same thing with this one here. That stroke in the middle is part of an A and part of the B. So it's great for a married couple, for example, to have their initials conjoined in a more real way than just lying on top of each other, which I guess is appropriate too. I think I'm finished with that. So thank you for watching, and now it's time for me to have some lunch. And I'll talk to you later. Toodaloo. How to turn it off again.